So technically I'm affiliated with them now.
Weird.
Oh no, slightly.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, the
Long-term
stream
talent.
has started. Yeah, I'm definitely fresh and original. I've been doing this for 8 years.
Wait, that's not the game. It's the wrong game.
That is the wrong game. Well, we have a Mordecai, whom I believe will be my main opponent for this, so wants to sit across from me, I believe. So, Rise, your ping is terrible.
That is a particularly terrible table color.
It kind of is, but it's the only thing that really worked for this. Also, it's apparently a thing. It's just basically something that means the tiles are clear enough. And everything I had was too reflective or whatever else. It's the only thing I could find that wasn't reflective.
What, the disturbingly cyan sponge?
Yes, the disturbingly cyan sponge.
It shall be a thing of legend.
It shall be a thing of legend. So Rise is playing against me in the and we're playing with Mordecai.
I was just rolling to see what team I'm on, but yeah, I'm against you.
That's fine.
Well, you're all against each other.
Most of the time we are, yes. There we go.
Yes.
Let me just see if I can find the chest something.
It's 2v2.
Where are the Mahjong tiles stored these days?
You are
Box.
asking entirely the wrong person.
I know, I'm just thinking, I'm talking aloud, but... Is there in custom? Maybe? No.
I thought you kept them in the tiny cup of Mahjong tournament winners.
I do keep one of them in there when I'm not using it. It's the clear red dragon, but...
That's the one I'm referring to.
Oh, I guess I'm just going to have to have a peace pack piece then. But I'm sure that in the random component things on Tabletop, there was the option for Mahjong tiles. I only need one, and it's only for a simple purpose, but... Fair enough, then. The Hydra I've just summoned will be the East Round dealer marker, because I got nothing better.
Greg, get the cheat sheet going. Ah.
Okay. So,
If you promote me, I can get you a East Round marker.
it should be fine. I honestly thought I put one in, but apparently not. It's fine. I like my Hydra here. He's nice and symbolic for the blood that we're about to shed for Mahjong, apparently. So, we already haven't heard from Mordecai at the moment, so...
You've said several things that you've ignored.
Oh, sorry about that. He's muted, but...
It would explain a lot, yeah.
Okay.
It does.
So, how familiar are we all with Washizu Mahjong?
I finished watching the episodes yesterday.
Awesome. Right, so in terms of how we're going to do this, we're only going to do blood transfers on direct hits. And obviously, you can't go for the initial 20, so the first one of us to deal in or transfer points directly will just lose them. Beyond that, we're just gonna play a normal game of Mahjong beyond that. So it's going to be team-based, so it's total score of myself and Kyril versus total score of Rise and Mordecai, with an exception that the game will be lost if either Mordecai or I run out of blood.
So I just realised most team pictures Vulcan. It's not Washizu. Oh.
It isn't. It isn't. But also, you're not in the Washizu seat. You're in the Yosoka seat.
This is true. But yes, I made Washizu my profile picture everywhere except here. Oh well.
Okay. The dice are only used for one thing, and that's to determine the whoever is dealer at the first Hanchan, and that is literally all the dice will ever be used for. And I've already thrown that off, so it's going to land in the Washizu bag. No, it didn't. I've rolled 11. Which is not good for me, but okay. You can roll as well. This is determine who starting dealer is.
Oh, I thought it was just
9. Oh, no, it wasn't for that purpose. I mean, there isn't a roll in this game, so... I don't know whether that was rise rolling or just flicking dice or whatever, but is that your roll?
I rolled that.
Okay. Cairo?
Ta-da.
Okay, so
Nice.
I am starting east for east. Okay, so I'm starting east. At this point, then, just literally draw tiles. There should be a 2 each thing here, but there's really no need. So just draw until you have 13 or 14 in my case, and then we'll do some arrangements. Thankfully, each of the types of tile is color-coded, which is quite nice. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Thankfully, I've drawn 1 concealed tile, so huzzah, I've got some plotting to do. Then we'll have a couple of moments just to arrange and see how people feel about things, and then we will begin. Okay, and I should also probably just get rid of that UI because that will bother me and it means I'm less likely to see what my main opponent has.
I've drawn too many.
I think he's also trying to keep his hand shuffled to confusion purposes, which is fine and valid tactic, but I'm not going to do that.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you got 13.
Never happened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12,
Shadow.
13. Yeah?
Do you still show Mordecai as muted?
I am showing him as muted, yeah.
You've muted him on your end. He's not actually muted.
That'll be why I'm ignoring you. I apologize. I don't know why that's
Yes.
set up like that.
Right, I'm going back to muting myself now.
Yeah, thank you, Mara.
Sorry about that. I have no idea why that was set up like that, but okay, that's fine. Right, we all happy, ready to start?
Just
I
give me
am
a second.
sure.
See if I can see what you actually have here.
Yeah, I'm viewing things from top down and just...
If I go to your position, I can read it.
Right.
Can you? Is there a way to take away the icons on the top?
I don't think there is, but they are showing us question marks on anybody else's screen.
No, I mean the
Oh,
menu.
The UI.
icons.
Yes, there is. If you go... Sorry, I have to turn mine off, but if you go escape menu, configuration, UI, you can turn visibility of various things off.
Oh, okay, so tools, top menu. That should be it, right? Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so honor rules, obviously. I'm going to turn my chat off, and I don't want any whispering, but obviously I can't enforce this upon you. I'm just saying don't whisper to each other. If you want to talk or give signals, you'll have to do it in person. Beyond that, then, let's get this started. Northwind, over to Kyril. Come on, help me out, Kyril. Do the thing.
Do the thing. Yeah,
Do the thing.
sure.
Earn us some points.
Did
that
you
the
draw a
thing?
tile?
You need to draw first.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Don't worry about dealing into me just yet. I'm nowhere near 10 empires. It's fairly obvious, so. But just be aware of what other people have and what that might mean.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Also, try not to arrange your hand too much, especially with relation to where your hidden tiles are.
Yeah.
Provided you're
the
not confused
hidden
about
tiles
what.
aren't. They're not in any order. The hidden tiles. They're just in the order I drew.
That's fine. Just so long as you don't miss things when doing that. So, 9 Bamboo, over to you.
Okay, just quickly checking. Yeah, all right. We'll throw it. For now. And take one, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we're
doing-
going to enforce this upon you in the future, but if you technically do that in the middle of a game, then you just have to continue with 12 tiles officially.
Okay, well,
There's
that's the
nothing
thing.
there's nothing in the rules to prevent you doing it, oddly, but
Hmm.
you're just not allowed to win while that state is existing.
Well, let's toss the red one.
Yeah, seems sensible for the moment. Also, remember, Cairo, you can win off me if in an emergency, but it's more preferable to not get a sumo win right now because all it does is just you lose the same amount of points.
Yeah.
So don't aim for a sumo win if you can avoid it.
Rice,
That's
yes, that's the tips for both Rice and Kyril. You might want to keep tiles that would let your respective partner win from you. Because that's
actually kind of smart.
Yeah, because
I thought like that.
well, it's not massively important because ultimately it'll be a team-on-team result at the end of it. Preventing somebody else from getting a big hand is vital.
Yep. Yep.
Also, if it prevents somebody from either, say, if Mordecai's looking for a sumo, we really need a win quite quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose blood.
I'll do this.
Also, I wouldn't get rid of tile formations that look like that. Obviously, I can't see what your last one is, but that looks a fairly useful formation when you've still got a 4 that seems spare. 4 man, I mean.
Actually, that's okay.
It's
Yeah.
the one to 4 could potentially be useful depending on what else you get. But obviously, I don't know fully what your hand is, and you might be bluffing everybody else, including myself.
Of course, yeah. No, this is a killer hand, obviously. I mean,
Obviously.
it's definitely not that I just haven't played Mahjong in about a month.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. This is all for lols anyway at the moment.
Yeah, that
Oh, of
could
course.
put you in the same position as me. So
Okay.
He's watching other people have it.
that's an awfully lot of character tiles there.
Yes, it is.
What have you got?
Draw first. Draw first.
Go first. If you want to call it, declare it. But do remember to draw first.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put this down.
It was a useful bluffing tile, but if your hand's developing, it's not a bad thing to get rid of now. We know it's not likely to be anybody's useful for anybody.
That's the idea.
Well, if you want it, you want it.
I'm staying silent.
Yeah, I guess this one.
Staying silent.
Officially on table, you're not obliged to wait, but once the tile's in your hand, their time's up. But
Interesting. Okay.
come on, possible Itsu.
You had to go and say it, didn't you?
I have to go and say it.
Yeah.
One other consideration, obviously, is Khans are quite helpful, but not necessarily the best times. You need to wait before I can declare reach before you do that.
By the way, we have missed the point. We haven't picked out
Adora, no, we haven't.
Dora tile.
I always forget this even when I'm playing on with Vanna. So Adora now is officially 1 man.
That
Okay.
didn't change anything for me.
No, it gave me 1 Dora, but that's the only significance of it.
Yeah,
Or maybe it gave me 2 Dora. Who knows?
Well, I threw a Dora last round, so
Yeah, sorry about that, but
no problem. I would definitely have tossed it.
Just thinking about possibly discarding man-tiles, but also looking at what Rice has. I'm just thinking. Maybe
can I just give you 1 pointer? You might want to keep You might want to keep the Manzi tiles, if only because it gives us an escape route later. And my hand's
That's
looking
true.
like it might end up needing one of those later. Just obviously, I want to draw it, or I want to take it from the other 2. But if an emergency, it's
Yeah.
useful to keep the Manzi tiles that I might want. But
Okay.
obviously, if your hand is going to develop faster than mine, feel free to discard them, get rid of them. But obviously, the 4's probably fine to get rid of now.
My hand's pretty close to something nice, but okay, fine. I'll get rid of the 4.
Oh, if you need the 4, don't get rid of it. But
I don't need the 4.
okay. Mordecai might, but that's another matter.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe I shouldn't. You know,
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'll pass.
we'll see.
Okay.
I could really do with drawing some some hidden tiles at the moment.
Why?
Because, you know, I'd like to keep my weight somewhat concealed. Or possibly my tempai as a possibility. If I draw another and heap hold of it, I'm possibly in tempai.
So
the moment-
how do hidden tiles work? Is it just one of every 4, or is it
No,
certain
yeah.
numbers?
Yes.
Or...
There is one of each
Okay.
type of tile that is hidden. Basically, 1/4 of the entire draw pile is concealed.
Alright.
So you
That's cool.
you can't have a double concealed of the same time. It's
Yeah.
impossible.
One other factor in relation to draws, the draw happens when 70 total tiles have been discarded.
Okay.
It's your turn, Shadow.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, useful.
Hooray! Ooh. I mean, could be used for bluffing, I suppose. But
If you're in tempai for the weight that seems obvious, I can deal into you in an emergency.
true.
So,
Okay, fine.
alright, it's fine. It's just
So,
it's
but at
rule,
least
rule
you
of
count
6.
5s and 6s. But,
It-
okay, fine.
It's
fine,
rule of 6s
fine.
officially, but don't worry too much.
It's just
Okay.
easier to keep count.
And besides which, I tend to think in Mahjong strategy in terms of 6s as well. So,
Okay, I'm sure you do. Nice.
well, it's sort of now we're past the initial phase. This is now sort of the going for it phase, if anything.
Hmm.
Then later on, it's the defense phase.
Really quick today. Oh. Does anyone need this? Quick look.
The 4 looks safe if you don't need it.
I definitely don't need it. I was just checking quickly.
I mean, he's got a lot of hidden tiles, but I don't think he's quite there yet.
Do I call that?
Rise probably isn't either, but I'm only judging that on his 3 loose tiles that aren't in
I'm
Manzu.
very tempted to call that. It would cheapen my hand a lot, but at
You
least
can't.
You,
Oh, I can't.
I
It's too
really
late.
doubt.
Oh, no.
You can only
One,
call,
I
each
already
from-
drew a tile, and you can only call
Okay.
it cheap from Shadow.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sequences are only to the right.
Fine.
Yay, hidden tile.
Gosh darn.
But there's absolutely no point in keeping it.
Hooray, hidden tile. And yeah, there's absolutely no point. in keeping
Darn it! I had an east wit. I had double turn available.
mm-hmm.
Ah well.
Keep in mind, 3 of these 6 dots have been discarded.
When he draws for last, he'll blame you. Oh, for God's sake.
Wow.
My draws have been amazing right now.
Is the 5 safe? Probably. Maybe. Alright, fine.
Well, again, it was one of my tiles that I could have potentially used, but I've had bum luck since getting rid of that closed weight, so
Hmm.
Okay then. Oh dear,
Ooh.
that's not good.
Yeah.
That is too many months.
How many of those are left? You got one, you got two. It's only the concealed one left. Equally, though, I don't really want to discard that either. Call it if you need it, but
You know what? I think I might, because you might as well. Boop. Boop.
and discard something.
So anyway, to advance my hand, is it safe? Probably.
Well, given you've got Tempai now, I'd imagine that.
That's an interesting tile. I don't want it. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I get you're in Tempai now, so you kind of, but that was a useful one for information purposes.
Hmm. I mean, I could.
I would
Is it worth
avoid
it?
it right now. If I was in Tempai,
Okay,
sure.
fine.
If I was in Tempai, I'd say sure, but it doesn't increase the value of your
Yeah,
hand very
it's-
much. So,
This is true. Yeah, okay, fine.
mind you, you're on a cheap hand anyway, but you know.
I'm
Yeah,
a pretty
he's-
cheap hand, yeah.
he's open.
It's not the best.
Sue Buns will never return as a rifle manager. I know. I should have gone with it. Sorry, I'm only just now reading the chat, which is terrible of me. I know, but
Yeah, I'm not having to shut up. I don't have the possibility to have two windows up at the same time.
yeah. Discover 9.
I haven't discarded
Oh,
yet.
okay, that's fine.
My hand is starting to develop more to try, but in order to get it there, I need to discard a very risky tile potentially.
Speaking about Seven of Baboos,
Yeah.
that would put him in Tempai.
Yeah.
So don't.
It could even be for the win actually if he's hidden to the other 7 dot. Not that I'm helping you, of course, but you know.
It cannot be for the win.
No, he's got a set of green dragons.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, of course I can. No, don't. Play it safe. I did not like that.
That's a bit interesting. 1. Okay, hey Bamboo.
Fun. I can do it myself. Okay. Come on, stop doing that.
okay. Well,
Okay. What the hell? I don't like that draw. Yeah, I'm gonna break this up.
five safe. Probably. All right.
Yeah, that was not what I wanted to see.
I forgot to say more nicknames. God damn you, sir.
It's
Your
your
turn,
turn,
Shadow.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Oh, it's because it was see-through.
Yeah, that threw me as well. Sorry.
Gold thing. What?
Okay, one up.
Ooh. Yeah. Did you take the whole bag?
Well, that guesses his win. That was also a really dodgy discard for various reasons there.
I will say Mahjong.
Yeah, I figured.
And
Okay.
I will do it on a self draw. So it's directed.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
It's not a big
yeah,
hand,
Tanya only.
yeah.
Also, curse you for coaching. No.
What?
Your coach into not dealing my winning tiles.
Shield.
Yeah. Kind of figured something like that would happen, but I'm not revealing any bluffs here.
Oh, okay, we're fighting that.
No, we're under no obligation to do that.
that.
Just flip the cards over and then put everything in face upside down.
I don't actually have the scoring table on me.
Yeah, I'm just about to word that out. Bear with.
This should be a
So
minimum hand,
Noni Sumo should be. Just trying to work this out here. So Sumo 20 plus that's up to 30. Yeah, 500, 300, I think.
Yeah.
So there's 5. Give 300 points to Mordecai, both of you.
So what happens? You lose one blood?
Oh, hold on. I have done the things wrong. Bear with. That 500 is supposed to be 5,000. And I don't know why there's 2 of them. Hold on. Where the heck have I got these points from?
Wait, just 300.
Hold on. 1,400. 50. Yeah, that's totally wrong. Right. Hold on. I'm just going to copy a load of these. Bear with. It's fine. I can work with the 500s. It's just...
Strange.
It's just strange. Yeah, there we go. So I've just given you 5,000 points in Reach 6. Just put them in the 1,000 bag. So yeah, there's the 500 payment.
So let's see.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So we should all have, by the time we work this out here, 1 10,000, 9 1,000. Hold on, don't worry. I don't know anymore. I've completely paused this up and we've basically only just started.
I've got 110, 4. Wait, oh, they're the ones. Okay.
Hold on.
Someone has given me 400. And I have a cake from someone. Okay. I should get 500, 300, right?
Yeah, you should get 500, 300. I gave you the 500, which is...
So, Rice, you should have...
Which is actually represented by the 5,000, but you know.
Okay. Why? Why?
I don't know. This is how it was. I just copied the bags over.
Face up 1,000.
Sorry?
Okay. So
You put
that
some
is
more big
500.
1,000 face up.
That is strange. Who has paid me 100 too many?
I have 7 100s left. So I think you start with 10.
Should be,
I
Also,
have-
in the grand scheme of things, we're also missing a tile because there's only 135 in there.
Okay.
It's underneath there. No.
Just. All right, hold on. I've got an insta fix for this. If everybody would leave the game, I'm going to restart. I'm going to rehost.
Okay.
I'm then going to put the points back in the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then we'll do that. Then we'll resolve that. So bear with.
That's a practice round. It's fine.
No, it's a serious round. We're now into
Okay,
East
fine,
2,
yeah.
but
What happens when you lose 500 points in a pit?
yeah. So I would lose half my blood. Oh god damn it! I've also got to remake the blood pile.
You would lose 1 blood, right?
Yeah, I'll say that's 1 because I'll round up.
There's no blood counters.
Nope, I'll need to make those. Right, so to start with, everybody has 10, 15. So we have 1,600 for some bizarre reason.
This is just wrong.
This is completely wrong.
Yeah, but it's because someone has put a 0 too little on the 5,000 sticks.
Yeah.
We
So-
should have 2 5,000 sticks, not 2 500 sticks.
Okay, hold on.
Is it possible to just rename them?
Yeah, we can just rename this to 5,000 and then we'll just keep a mental note of it. The bags are movable, so the only thing I have to do is just remove all my sticks I've just made.
Actually, if we just delete ours, can't we just...
Yep, there we go. That's fine. Right, so I can copy paste these across if as needed. So,
Yeah.
So I'm just going to delete all the point score bags and then we'll restart.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So these are all the correct ones. If you want to arrange them in your corner, and then I'm just going to copy the 1,001 for blood bags, which I will. Actually, don't do that. 2, 3, 4. Tint them red.
So yeah, I also 1,300, right?
Color tint. Yeah, we'll resolve that in a moment. I'm just getting everything kind of set up here. Rename this to blood.
Sorry.
Rename these to 100cc. So there should be 20 of them. There we go. And yes, I know there's an extra O. It's part of the thing. Components. I will respawn another figurine to be a dragon. This time it can be Sir Loin, who's gone in the bag. Sir Loin of Eastwood. And then finally, I pay 500 points to Mordecai, and 1 blood counter gets removed because he can't have more than the 20 he's got.
Exactly.
Okay.
That seems good.
We will then shuffle the bag, and it's now Kairos' turn as dealer. So draw.
You have shuffled the bag?
Yeah, I've shuffled the bag.
So I say, you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Besides, we're drawing in a random order anyway, so I think we could.
We
That
really
works,
need to get the deal option here.
Yeah, I was tempted to have it just as a bag, as a tile, a deck of cards because these will work as cards. The only downside with them, of course, is that you can see through them when they're being dealt.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep forgetting how many episodes meant to be drawing. No.
Well, there's no reason to keep them all shuffled up, since you can see them anyway.
Well, I mean, in some limited capacity, perhaps, but it's just something to be aware of. They've got 4 blank tiles. They could have anything. I mean, Rise is on for Kokushi there, clearly.
Just to annoy someone.
Yeah, Rise is a bad Kokushi starting hand. Okay.
These dice.
The dice aren't needed for the moment. They're only really needed for just determining the initial draw. So they've served their purpose for this Hanchan. And also, I'll just make sure this is now recorded as East 2. We'll probably have to keep this as an ongoing thing because I don't think we'll be quite finishing up today. But we'll keep going for as long as it feels fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rise, you should have 14 tiles in your hand.
Wait, 13, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's fine. If you're drawing it, that's fine. I just wanted to make.
drew one.
Yeah, that's fine. You're just dealer, so. Yeah, if you're doing it that way, it's fine. I just tend to just immediately draw the 14, though.
We'll throw this out. Wait,
Yeah,
should probably...
We're losing, but we're not losing by much. I don't even feel lightheaded.
Hooray! Anyway, yeah, I'll throw that out.
Didn't give me much chance to declare pawn there, but okay. I don't want to, but you didn't give me much chance.
No, that's true.
This is definitely not a bluff. Wait,
Yeah.
oh, that's good there, right? There you go. Not a bluff.
It depends how you want to handle things, but... Actually, I am north now. Eastern.
Okay.
Draw a tile.
Yep, thank you. I always forget.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't have done that, but there we go. The strategy's made now. It's fine. It is a perfect.
Well,
perfect
nobody's
strategy.
showing Dora free at the moment, so we're all good.
Yet.
Well, I'm hopeful, you know.
Oh, look. An honor tile that no one wants.
Yep. Well, Rise might have wanted it for the Kokushi he's trying to build, but... Which I'm sure he's now just going to try and bluff out of desperation anyway.
I need to look up Yaku again, don't I?
You're very much on for half flush if you're not bluffing. Full flush, actually. If you are bluffing, well, all simples looks okay from that. Although, actually, you've got...
It would be amazing if I could bluff it, but unfortunately, no.
Yeah, even if you were trying to go for it, it's very... Even if that's completely optimal, even with 9, you're looking at a long shot with that.
What did she? Do you want it?
Not right now, no.
Yeah, you might have wanted that later. So he knows for sure he can use it. North.
Ooh. It's risky, but let's throw it out now before it becomes an issue later. Yeah.
The only person who could call it is Rise, so...
Yeah.
Nope.
And in fact, he couldn't call it because you've got the solid one. So unless somebody's holding 2 clears, you know they can't
Oh
call it.
yes, of course. Strategy. Yes.
Unless he's on for a 7 pairs hand, in which case, awesome. But
You can look at what a half flush is. Does it have to be?
all in one suit plus honor tiles.
Okay.
If you can get the full flush, awesome. But it's fairly obvious what you're going for at that point.
Yes, I imagine it would be. But still.
Still, it's a valuable hand if you pull it off. So, and your dealer, of course. So your sumos are fine at the moment.
You know, we could actually use the dice as a marker for who is east. That it's usually
Yeah, it's supposed to be anyway, actually. But
what they used to.
yeah, there you go.
Double check. Yeah, that's probably safe. Throw it away.
Yeah, I don't want it. Ah.
I will change the felt for next game. Or at least the next time we do this.
Oh dear. Well, you're not going for all simples.
Well, certainly not now. Yeah, all else fails, toss Fedora. And then pray.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, watch me now draw another one.
Yeah. Usually the case.
I have decisions to make.
You might even say been there, done that.
Do I have decisions to make? No, I don't have decisions to make. That's not yet.
I have decisions to make, though. No, it's fine.
So Shadow has the opaque 3, then.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I have already tossed the 3, so let's toss the 5.
Yep.
Do you want it, Carol?
I do not. So if I
Yep.
get a sumo, because I'm on your team, what happens?
Basically, you still get points from everybody, but because you're the dealer, you get more points from the other team than you do from our team, so it's full fine. The only thing to be wary of in that instance is that I'll be at slightly higher risk of busting out.
No, not your draw.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's Shadow's.
Okay, well that
Hold on. It's fine, this is my draw, but... Yeah, Red Dragon gets discarded.
Okay. So yeah, reaching is 1,000, isn't it?
It is.
Going all in.
Let me just move my tiles a bit.
I should probably make those a bit bigger, actually, next time. I won't bother with it now, but...
Yeah.
I'll make those a bit bigger. Okay, so dealer reach.
Yep.
It's maybe not the smartest thing to do, but
Yeah, it's fair enough from here.
I'm just trying to
Reveal,
see-
reveal,
down
reveal
when you think-
nothing, but I do hope you've got that edge weight complete. Because if you do, that's a potentially a lot of potential winning
Save,
tiles.
But you might want to save it.
It's... Well, I do have some fairly safe tiles. It's not like that, but well, they want to do with them. Toss the 8.
Hmm.
The only thing that's not particularly useful right now, Kyril, is me direct hitting into you.
Well, you
Yes,
don't lose
yeah, I
ground.
probably wouldn't run off of you anyway.
The problem with that is if you don't run off of the winning tile that I discard, you're technically for return.
Oh, I thought it was only if you discarded it yourself.
If you
Okay, well,
if you
fine,
do not
okay.
declare a win when you could, having declared a reach,
You're for return
Okay.
until your own turn.
Okay,
No,
well,
because he's
I could play the.
no, actually, he's for return anyway.
Yeah,
It's-
because it's reached. That's
Yeah.
true.
so
Yeah, I could play the. You sure you want to do that move?
It's a bit.
Of course.
well, you don't want to do
Oh,
that.
no.
In any case, I'm not going to play any. We'll see what happens here. I'm fairly certain you're not going to win off the green dragon, and if you are, it's a blinder.
It would be great, wouldn't it? It would be great, but no.
I mean, if it comes to that, do win off me at the very least, because you stay dealer and we go again. But I'll try not to deal into you if I can. I know it's annoying, but we'll see.
2 of bamboo.
Yeah, it can't win off this.
No.
But you can use it. That's nice.
Pawn.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I know
Four
it's
dots.
incredibly risky, but it would have been good if I get the thing.
Hello.
I like high risk, high reward.
4 dot, please.
The 4 dot. Yeah, it seems.
Gone.
Yeah.
West wind, door 1.
I know I shouldn't show it, but
No, don't show it. Don't show it. Don't show it.
that
Oh,
one
nice.
saw.
That was a nice one.
Well, I actually didn't see it because I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, on or outside, direct hit in. That is, I believe, 2,600.
Plus the VG bet.
Yep.
Yep.
Reach 6 aren't actually considered for point transfer, I don't believe. I might be wrong about that. I'll have to.
No, they are not.
At least for blood, anyway. Obviously, this doesn't matter for now, but
So that is the hundreds.
the other thing I'm probably going to have to do when we next come back to this is I will number all the tiles, or at least make them slightly bigger and more obvious, and then also give them names, which I can do.
There, like that.
Okay, so that's fine. I can live with that. Remember to flip the tiles face down before they go in the bag. This only really matters for obviously the
Still nothing.
for the things, but still, just for consistency.
Damn bag.
Okay, on to East 3. And if we
Might
take...
not have gotten any points out of them, but we moved dealership along and
Yep,
got
now
Yeah.
either of us
Got it.
sumoing is a good plan because they will definitely lose more points.
Yes.
But also, they have the possibility to gain more points.
True. But, you know.
Hey, I'm actually drawing concealed tiles here. Awesome.
I like how this looks without looking at the hidden tiles yet.
No, I'd say there was a version of this on tabletop which actually used tiles, but this is far superior.
door is to be man.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually remembered that for once. Okay, let's have a quick scan.
Okay then.
There we are. Let's just make it look as threatening as possible. Why not?
That's sometimes a good idea. I mean, in fairness, having 5 concealed tiles is probably threatening, and I usually only got 4, but still. 9 concealed tiles in the team is quite good. Also worth remembering, you are North Wind, but you're not going to get it anymore.
Yes, of course. Yeah, definitely not now.
Well, we have a possible redeem. Nope.
Let's get rid of the 7 now. Before you start getting a 6 or something scary over there.
It's a somewhat valid tactic. Rather you don't advance the hand doing it, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. As long as I don't get a 6 or an 8, and those 3 hidden ones, it's fine. But yeah. Every time it gets me.
Oh, this is strange, by the way. What's the issue is strange?
Okay, I'm going to cheat that.
Okay. I'm going to give you
Something like
advice,
that.
but it's obviously not necessarily always the case, but don't cheat early unless you're in get to Tempai.
Okay, that might have been good.
Because it almost always devalues your hand, especially this early in the game. But if you get to Tempai off it, that's fine usually.
Okay.
You also need to remember what Yaku you're trying to go for.
Oh, I know what I'm trying to go for.
Okay.
Whether I get
Make-
it, that's a different story,
Make your
but-
discard though.
Oh, yes, of course. Right. Was anyone going to miss that? Probably not.
I thought I knew what we were going for, but obviously not. Yeah, I'm not willing to toss that. Well, actually, I am. That is a lot of hidden tiles.
Yeah. Shadow's hand is starting to look very scary.
It'll do that. Yeah, you tossing that 2 was actually kind of annoying. So I've now got to go around that a bit.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's probably for the best to run the 7 because.
That's an 8, by the way. But
That is
I
it.
know. I drew a 7. So I would have been tempted to put down the 7, but there are things.
I'm not willing to throw that one. I'm just trying to find something that looks harmless.
Given nearly half my hand is concealed, and I'm in all 3 suits, that's going to be an achievement.
Probably safe against him, unless he
Yeah, I
can
know.
completely win.
Yeah, but I'm not really scared about Rise right now. I think I'm going to toss a 9. Damn it. That was
That's
not
fine.
my,
It's
that was
fine.
not
Don't
my
worry.
intention. Sometimes TTS doesn't agree with me.
Okay, 1 Bamboo.
could venture a guess and hope and dream that this is not. Although I suppose, no, I did look at Rice. Oh well. Should be paying attention to both people. Oh well. Right.
Eight of bamboo.
Hmm.
Ron.
Well, okay then.
You're still in the process of calling it, so I can't overcall that for the win. I wasn't going to take it because I wanted to reach, and I thought I'd be able to disguise the hand a little bit later on, but... pin through Dora 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, I really need a table.
I think, though, this is
I know what I
the...
was going for, but it didn't come.
pin through Dora 1 should just be 2,000 points direct hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't say.
So I will, of course, gain 100 points of my blood back, and the other one will be discarded. But yeah,
Well,
that's the advantage of having lots of concealed tiles.
Yeah, I really...
That honestly, I just had a quick cheeky glance at what it would look like to everybody else, and it was just evil. Also, don't do that if you can avoid it, because it sometimes shuffles them face up.
Yeah, I just realised that. Oh well.
So we may have some concealed tiles which are visible briefly.
There wasn't much I could do there.
No, in all honesty, I mean that's the only. As I say, the only reason I declined to call it initially was because I wanted to try and push the value up a little. But
Yeah, I was taking.
in fact, if Rice hadn't been cheating it, I'd probably have let it go. But the fact that I could overcall him was the only reason I took it, which I know is a bit cheeky, and I apologise. But
It's okay.
I wanted to call it and yep my force so he knew I could discard it into his hand.
well, anyway,
Not worry
Rise,
about
you are dealer. Come on, awesome hand like the last one. Only a little more value, please.
This doesn't seem too bad so far.
That's fine. Any win makes us dealer at this point.
Well, I have more than one concealed tile at least.
Well, I hope you're on something, because my hand is looking like garbage.
It's not ideal, but we'll make it work. There are things it could do, I'm sure. Definitely not just making stuff up at this point.
East is Dora.
Yeah.
So who's on for instant Mungan? Possibly me, and that's the only East we see.
Yeah.
Except it wouldn't be quite instant Mungan for me, I don't think. But hey, useful draw.
Yeah, that progressed your hand.
Yep, I have one sequence in my hand that isn't terrible.
Hate to be doing this early on, but let's get rid of the face up.
I mean, if it's the tile that needs to get rid of, it needs to be gotten rid of.
Hmm.
Don't worry about timing necessarily. The only thing to be said for keeping a unique tile between 7 and 3 is that there's a lot of tiles that'll make it useful later. But if your rest of your hand is potentially more useful, then obviously you want to keep it. And with the green dragon, the fact that we both got one means that we can instantly deal into the other if needed. depending on if we draw second between us. So don't get rid of green dragons
Yeah,
for the moment.
That's fair. I wasn't planning on it.
Okay. And don't draw the entire bag.
Do I see any other wins? No. Yeah, let's ditch it then.
Yeah, don't.
Oh.
That was put into the bag accidentally. Sorry. So that is the one he
Yes.
discarded.
Right, let's bring that back a little bit so I don't make them sing again. There we are.
Oh, that is nice. Let's drop the wind.
Rise, be sure to let me know if you need me to press your speed up button.
Hmm?
I meant Cairo for some reason. I don't know why I said Rise.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I have some potentially helpful things for you.
You do. This is true. I don't have the best hand in the world right now.
But since my hand is terrible, I'm going to be looking to deal into you in an emergency if I can. And hope that my hand progresses fast enough and unnoticed enough that I can just snipe a win off somebody.
I'm pretty sure that no matter what happens, I'm going to fold, given how this looks. But
I would not fold if you... certainly not this early. Because one of us needs to win this.
It's because I know that someone's got something that I also have. Which, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. No, I'm trying to be subtle there.
Yeah, that's fine. Just reminding you, one of us has to win this hand, really.
Yep.
I've just made 4 useful draws in a row. I've called attention to it now, so I'm not gonna get any more. But
That's not fair.
Well, there are none of these around, so. Don't like how my hand's becoming progressively more see-through.
no, that's fine. It can be used as a threat. So, and it also means that I know what I can deal into you.
True. Likewise, if there's anything you'd like to request, feel free.
I'm not going to be requesting anything unless I get another 4 decent draws on the bounce.
Hmm.
So I think that's how many I need to get anywhere near. I don't think they buy it. Oh, right now I can get rid of this safely, so...
Do I deal in the one thing I know will get called, or do I? Choices. No, I'm not going to do that. Still put this. Yeah, that. Okay, fine.
He's drawn 7 concealed tiles this round. I know I drew 7 last round, but you know. I have to point out the injustice of him getting as much luck as I do.
Yeah, I wish they were any good at all. They are not.
So that means you definitely got the 2 and the 8 dots.
Yeah.
And also the 2 free man and probably an 8 as well. Then he's now working out his tempi. Sorry, I'll move mine back.
Interesting.
If you need to get rid of a green, don't worry about discarding it now. If you've still got work to do, then keep the green. But if you get to the point where there's no need to hold it, get rid of it.
Let's kill ourselves.
No, my only chance at something.
I have a really bad feeling about Rice's hand. Anyway.
Don't worry too much about it for the moment.
Well, okay.
It's max of 7 pairs more than anything, so
Actually, yeah, it's still.
it might not be. He could have the Ipeco, but I've just killed that chance off. That was the only possibility of the 7 dealing in. But
Well, the 3's useless to me, but I guess with other people's discards, it's probably useless to everybody else too. Fingers crossed.
just remember, defense against 7 pairs is any white tile in your hand that you can't see is safe.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Also, anything you see 3 of is 4 of is out. You know.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the tile, obviously. We're saved.
Bamboo. So he is on the 7 pairs plan, or he's deciding to pretend he's on the 7 pairs plan.
Terrible idea, I suppose. Do I call that? I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, keep the 7.
Do I?
Green.
Yeah, if I'm playing safe, I guess. Yeah, fine.
Huzzah, no 7 pairs snipe.
Mm.
Well, it would have been rather optimistic from there, but I don't know where the green concealed is. So
Well, yeah.
This is really horrible.
It's too late in the game to worry about that anyway right now. But know what, let's test to see if he's going on a 7 pairs game.
You don't test like that. I already did that anyway, but yeah.
He's probably going for 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Well, that'd be scary. But...
Yeah, you also know he doesn't need the... You know the 7's going to be awkward for him anyway. And that he definitely doesn't have it.
Yeah.
The only thing to say is that, of course, Mordecai can always discard that 7.
Yeah.
True.
Which is why I'm keeping it. Basically.
Yeah.
Two bamboo.
Sadly, it's...
Carol?
Oh, sorry, there we go. Okay. Yes.
It's less risky than the last one, so...
No, it's not any risky than the last one. You're right.
It's no less risky. In fact, it's less risky because, of course, Mordecai can't call it. Sorry, just needing that out.
Yes, please tell me you're getting close to something.
Which good. I mean, your hand's looking very good at the moment, so I don't know quite what you're complaining about.
I have one card that I know someone can call. That's the problem. So no matter what,
Well,
when I eventually put it down, they probably will win.
all right, here's the mathematics of this. You know where the concealed 4 is.
Yes.
You know where the concealed 8 and 7 are. And how many 7s have we got visible? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I have one of my concealed cards. One of the other people can call. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sure.
And at this point, if they do call it, it might be worth quite a lot of points. But anyway, for now, I'll just do this.
Did you have that pair all this time?
Yes.
Why did you not tell me that?
Okay.
Because I was waiting for some indication of it, because that would have probably
Oh,
put you Tenpai now.
Okay.
That's why I got rid of it here and asked you to get rid of it there, because it looked like it was isolated and not doing anything for you.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I'd say your hand looked better than it seemed.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've got a pair of dragons, insist on keeping them in future. It's fine, don't worry.
I did right up until I lost hope.
Don't lose hope. Not in this game.
I could take a stupid risk, and if it goes, I'll advance my hand. If not, I'll probably get ronned. But we'll see.
Sorry, just...
But yes, if I do take a stupid risk, it probably will put me in Tenpai, but...
Well, sometimes you'll need to do that. Meanwhile,
Okay.
I'm going to keep discarding Wests. Besides which, tiles might put you in Tenpai anyway.
Stupid risk incoming. Boop. Yeah, I figured.
Okay. So, all assumptions out the window, except for the fact he probably still needs the 7. I say probably, but on the basis we got the concealed one here.
Yes,
But I imagine now
that's
Mordecai
his turn,
can
not like-
Mordecai can probably deal into him for the win now. So,
Yeah.
or he's no 10, one or the other. And I draw another green dragon. It just emphasises our game, really.
Of course.
Over to you, but I'm suggesting that if we have an opportunity and I can deal in, you let me know at that point. Don't worry about it now, but...
Yeah, I'm close, but I'm not quite there yet.
That's fine then.
Having said that,
Pay no attention to the question marks in the bottom left of my hand.
yeah, no, definitely not.
All hail the mighty question mark.
So, yeah. Okay. So of the man tiles I've got showing, which ones are probably the safest?
Well, general Mahjong theory would suggest that one of them is definitely safe, but also that it's likely important to you.
With that being, just I'm
The,
sorry.
the one man that has been discarded by Mordecai is almost certainly safe.
Oh yes, that's
The concealed one's still around, but that's the only one he could possibly need from that. Also, discarding from a pair is usually the safest way to fold anyway. You also have a pair of sixes, but that seems far more risky given the makeup of his hand. It's possible that's just a sequence and pair, but he might have other things. You don't want to discard low Manzu against Rise where possible, which is the only thing to be said against discarding the ones. If we knew where the concealed 2 was, that would be fine, but we don't. The only thing to say in that sort of note is that Rise has discarded the concealed 2 and has kept the 3, meaning he either needs that for a pair, which given that you see 2 of them, one in my hand, one in your hand, and one in his hand, seems unlikely. So he either has, so he probably has the concealed 2, meaning 1/4. If that's the way his weight is going. So do not discard the 1s and 4s. Also, do not discard the 3.
The ones, do discard the 4s. Keep the 3 because it's okay.
Yep. The problem is this is going to get progressively worse. The 6s are slightly safer against Rise, but potentially risky to Mordecai. Because he's got 5 extra tiles and could be doing anything. Your 8, you know, is an edge to his sequence. I'd say that's probably your safest of the Manzu tiles to get rid of, if only because he's discarded a 4-dot, meaning he probably has the
I could ignore the problem for now and just get rid of the 6, I guess. But
well, I'd say the 8 is probably your okay tile to get rid of at this stage because he's discarded a 4 and the concealed 4 is gone, and he's still holding 3/5.
okay, I will trust you.
So I don't think he's in Tenpai. You might be able to call that, but you'd have to do it for a chi anyway.
Ooh.
That was sort of my logic here. Anything low Manzu is risking Rise. But oh, Rise wants to give up and just quit.
That was a really crappy call.
He wants to quit, even though there's an outside chance we'll deal into him. Or he'll improve his hand.
Rise. I guess I can't. Okay.
You literally have my only winner, so might as well just end it and not give them a chance to win. Gone.
Okay.
Yeah. That was really. Oh crap! Oh damn it! Oh.
Dragon dealer Ron. 1500 unless I'm missing something.
Oh, if I knew you had those tiles. Oh crap. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been 2 from Tenpai for so long that it's just getting silly.
I have.
So, Shadow, did you need these 2 tiles?
Actually, I needed neither of them.
I was.
What I needed was a couple of tiles around the low dots, preferably the 3, but I would have taken the 1 certainly. That would help me out a lot. Or any of the low bamboo tiles around 4, which I didn't get any. But I was too far away.
Yeah, right. If I was Ishanten, if I knew you had those tiles, I had discards that was safe suddenly. Ah, crap.
It is the problem though, because you don't want to reveal what's safe to the other team as well. So
No. I couldn't progress my hand without making a stupid, risky move.
oh, it's fine. I mean, we gave up a free dragon effectively, so
Yeah, I was very hung up about having dragon on the start hand when I saw you had 2. I was like,
yeah. In future, if you see we have a dragon call, don't get it straight away, but get it at a point it's critical, or at least inform me of it.
Hey, I won. I'm dealer.
Yeah.
I'm still dealer.
Still dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, still dealer. I put the 100 out as well.
Hold on,
Also,
100 stick in front of you.
To pay me.
Okay.
Oh.
How much?
1500 to a dealer, Ron.
Yeah. That was nothing else, I think.
Yeah, it was White Dragon only and no other triples.
You don't have to pay.
Why are you paying Kyril? It was Mordecai
Oh,
into
yeah, it's a run.
Mordecai into
No,
Rise.
I'm being silly. Okay, cool. That's fine. He might win just from Mordecai running out of money at this point.
Well, we could try busting him out, but he's got 20,000. Unless you got a sound buyman in you.
Yeah, Rice, could you just pick
You
what
don't know.
you need? I'm just gonna go for a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, I do apologize if I spent a lot of time thinking.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. Trust me. This is kind of what the thing's all about, anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just
Yeah, we're probably gonna just end it at the end of East and probably have to come back and do the South round another time, depending on how tired we're all feeling.
that's fair.
But I feel we will continue this.
Hello, person. And goodbye, person.
Hello, person. Goodbye, person.
Yes. Someone joined the call, the chat, and then left.
I've got all my
So I was
notification
talking
noises turned off, so I don't tend to
about-
tend to catch that. Still,
Oh, this is a hand. It's not a very good hand. It's a brilliant hand. I mean, what are you talking about?
I've seen worse, but then I had my hand last turn.
Okay, this time I'm just gonna do this. Yes.
In all honesty, though, I've got some information which is always important. By the way, you give him a Tenhou, and I'm calling shenanigans. Actually, he can't Tenhou anyway. He can Chiho at his draw, I guess. But
Oh, Slimeboy's off work tomorrow, right?
Okay,
yeah, he is. We're going to be doing the.
I should try and corner him and get the Blood Bowl game at some point.
Yeah, true. Also, I can deck build tag dual challenge at some stage. So
Ah, yes.
what time is it? Out of interest to anyone in England at the moment.
It is 11:24.
Okay, that's fine. Also, it's East 4, I forgot. So, I've not been keeping track of this, but it is East 4.
Okay.
Okay, over to you, Rise. Amador is 2 dots. 2 mana, rather. Yeah, just be aware north is my wind at the moment.
Yeah, I was about to say Rise is east, right? Yeah.
Actually, no, north isn't my wind. Sorry, south is, but that's already dead, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm north. Feels like this hand would have been much better if this was not Washizu.
It probably would be.
Is it worth grabbing the North Snap? No, it's not.
Almost certainly not. I mean, if you were on for a half flush, then yes, but you definitely aren't.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost no value in it, so.
Should we? No.
Yep.
Let's do that. There we go.
I mean, it's always helpful to secure your pair early. Or secure your triplet if it comes to it.
If you need to, you can get rid of the green dragon.
Yeah, might be good to have an outlet. But
But then again, it might be useful if one of us.
yeah, but I just nah. I'll progress the hand instead.
Okay, that looks useful.
Yeah, we'll do this then.
You already got rid of a 9, so it's not much point in keeping the 8 in that situation.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe because I have the 6 and the 8 of bamboos, maybe I might be able to make something, but nah.
Want me to ditch it or should I keep it?
I can't use it.
I'm giving up.
The good news is they're getting useless straws right now.
This is true.
Comparatively so, anyway.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Well,
Okay.
that's nice.
Yeah.
And it still isn't.
Okay.
I'm not at all obfuscated.
Is it worth getting rid of the 8?
It looks safe against Mordecai, and I don't think Rise can
It's
call
not
it.
safe necessarily about Rise.
I
But...
don't think he's in Tempai, though.
Yeah, okay.
Could be horribly mistaken, but, you know.
At least I've got my
I
pen
don't
now.
think he's in Tempai from that. Mordecai has an outside chance of being, but I don't see his pair at the moment, so that's the only thing. That's the only plus point. He's either bluffing the pair of 8s or he's hoping for something else. And if he is bluffing the pair of 8s, then it looks like he's partially incomplete up here. Of course, he might have cute tiles that do make him complete, but you know, that's my interpretation of it as the moment. Well, Nageshi Mungan time.
Doesn't look like I have a Nagashi Magan hand, though.
You don't know that. Well, actually, I barely do know that, but yeah.
Well, I see one.
You see one, but I might have 5, and if I have 5, it's on.
No, it's still not on.
No, it isn't at all, but you know.
Yeah. I figured.
Part of me does wonder if the chat's just if there's no one there.
Oh, the
if
chat's
there's
given up and dead.
seriously
So
a
somebody will review the games later.
Oh, I'm sure. Looking forward to finding out what moves I could have made. Should have
Well,
made.
you can only see what I should have done, really. So
True. Yeah, it's whether I'm really good at bluffing or not. Who knows?
well, it depends. If you bluff me, it's not very useful.
That's true.
The good news is I'm winning the blood war, at least.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay. 2 bamboo. Bye bye, Nageshi.
Okay, let's just play something that I know is safe. Oop.
Give me a rough indicator of how close you are.
A few.
All right.
Like, not close.
All right. Yeah, that was the time to tell me if you were imminent, but if you're not, then that's a problem. Okay. I might have to play a risky game then. Do not. Carol?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that looks helpful.
So that is safe, unfortunately.
Yeah, an awfully safe in that situation, of course, but
I have to do it like this.
Is it worth taking it at this point?
you can only take it if it's
You
for a
can't.
win.
You can't.
If it's
Oh,
for a win,
of
definitely,
course.
but
There.
but if you're not winning off that tile, then no.
No. I wish I could win off that tile, but no.
You don't have an easy Yaku at the moment either, which is a problem.
No, you're right.
That's the only possible thing in favour of Rise's hand at the moment. The only Yaku he's likely to have is Pinfu.
Sorry, is it was manga?
No, I'm just thinking because I've got some options. I think I've got to do this because if you're that far behind, then I've got no chance but to risk things. So 1 bamboo.
Guess no one took it.
Hey, triple Dora and a
Helps.
pair.
That does help.
The good news is you're looking threatening right now.
Okay. Well, considering it was safe, let's just.
Yeah. That was the other reason for doing it because it kind of helps progress your hand as well. Although I don't know why I'm taking the risk. You're the support.
This is true. I mean, you could have waited a turn. That would have also worked.
No, because I wouldn't have. I need to do it for my own progression. So.
I see.
If you hit Tenpai next turn, let me know. Actually, don't worry. Don't worry. I thought I had something I could do, but it's not going to help you too much, actually. So.
Yeah, I might as well get rid of this.
Okay. Ooh, that's helpful. Okay. Is this resave, or is it, or if they, or has Mordecai rolled into a false sense of security?
Well, if he is, I doubt he'd be going on the obvious free-so wait, even if he... Although, mind you, he might use that against me. I don't have one, so he's not waiting on... He's not looking to snipe anything with that wait, so... He's just being hopeful with it if it was.
It's too obvious. So
Exactly.
Of course he wouldn't use it. Ah, I fooled you.
Well, it'd be different if I was holding it free, or you were holding it free for a long time, potentially, and it looked like it was going to fall out. But he also discarded 2 earlier, so, you know.
Yeah.
I assume he's either got the pair already, or he's planning on getting rid of it for other uses. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Reach.
Is there anything you want in particular? That
Not
I
from
have
you.
Face up. Okay.
Just don't discard anything that looks like it might be my winner. If you can avoid it. I'll take it if it comes to it, but I want to get some points off of these guys.
That's actually completely understandable. All right. Well, let's just play it safe then and see how things go. Yeah. Fine.
That is actually not safe.
Unless he's going for a single weight.
He might. Unless looking at it. He might actually have a single weight. Not likely. But it might be.
Yeah, I'd say I might have identified something that looks easy.
Yeah.
This might just be one of my foolish reaches without looking at what the board state is.
Might be. Might be. But I'm not betting on it.
Yeah, I just had a thought about a thing I could have done maybe 4 or 5 turns ago. That would have changed things, but oh well, never mind. Hindsight 2020.
By which I, of course, mean maniacal laugh.
Of course.
Carl?
Okay. Yeah, just looking at other people's hands and seeing what they have. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's probably not safe again. Okay. Now, tell me if I'm a terrible person and wrong. Actually, no. Let's do this first because it's probably safe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know, but it advances my hand.
Yeah, it probably does, but it makes this tile safe.
Yeah, it also,
It-
you know,
it
it gives him
did,
extra
yeah.
safe tile, really. But I mean, that's we'll see. It might
Maybe
not
I should-
matter, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, I guess that answers my question. Then, of course, I had to draw the one because that's yeah, why not?
Did you let the free go earlier?
Yeah, okay. So now I have a different question. Is the 6-man safe? I mean, maybe. It's probably safe against Rise, but is it safe against Mordecai? I don't know, actually.
Well, given that I feel he's likely partially folded, although you'd know for sure if he'd get the East.
Yeah.
True.
The free so looks out of place. He's likely got a pair of 8s based on what he's done previously, but I can't guarantee the 6 is safe. It's probably okay, but I can't guarantee it.
As far as taking a risk, why not? Let's go for it. Yeah.
That is a very safe tile.
God damn it. If only you didn't have the knowledge. And obviously I hadn't discarded one.
Yeah, but it was the first discard.
Sumo!
Oh,
Ah.
crap.
I was in a double hell. I was in effectively a double hell weight because he had the extra 1. So that is Reach Sumo 1 2-Dora.
So that's manga. No, no, it's not.
I don't know. I don't have a triplet, so actually no, I do have a concealed 1. So actually that is
Yeah,
terminals.
you will end up on.
Yeah, terminals pair. So that is 4 and that. So yep, that is Mungan 4,000 2,000.
Yeah.
So
Plus the DT bonus.
yep, plus 100 each. So yeah. So 4,100 and 2,100 from Mordecai and
So-
Chiral.
Could I get some change for a 5?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to toss my 5,000s back to people. So
I have no hundreds and I have no thousands.
okay, so there's that for change.
Wait.
That's
That
fine.
is a 1.
You- Oh, 2, 3. What are you paying me here?
I'm also.
2,100, right?
Yep, 2,100. Yep.
I want to have 900 back.
Yes. The sneaky. I'm just going to put it upside down and hope you don't know this play. No.
I've only got 500 actually. So
Okay. Can I change this to 1? Yeah. Give me 10.
I'm gonna get my reach stick back, obviously. But...
There was Ishan 10 the entire.
So 1, 2, 3, 4,000, and we're 100.
For a good hand, I might add.
That's probably better than mine on balance. Yeah. Again,
better than yours.
Again, if I didn't need the reach, I probably wouldn't have gone. I would have kept it concealed, but I had enough hidden and effective double.
I needed one draw, and I would have been. I would probably not have reached. So
Yeah.
it would have been.
That late in the game, it probably would have been error. But I really needed to slow you up.
Sumo. Well, probably not Sumo.
Well, I always had the escape route with Cairo. I could have just told him to discard the 1 man if it came to it, which is the other reason. But effectively, I had 1 winning tile in both sets left. Also, I'll have my blood, please.
2 blood, actually. Yeah.
Yep, 2 blood.
Oh. No, wait, take it away.
No, I've deleted it, so.
Yeah.
Because I am at full blood. And you're probably feeling a bit lightheaded. Should we do South 1, or do you want to call it a night and come back to this?
I don't mind playing one more round.
We can play one more hand. Can we?
Okay, 1 more hand then. Okay.
Starting to feel it a little bit, but it's not too bad for now.
Well, just don't make errors.
Yes, just no errors. It's fine. Play perfectly all the time.
5, 6.
Nothing will go wrong.
Of course not. Just remember I'm dealer, so don't win against me too hard.
Okay.
My hand had been really excellent if it had not been Washizu.
Actually, yeah.
But it was.
Yeah, you guys just fold now. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. So some interesting stuff and things going on. Okay. East Wind.
This is a very interesting development.
I wish I could say the same.
Well, the good news is I've got Mordecai's. Mordecai can give me a dragon at his leisure.
Yes.
I could. I won't.
Aw, you say that now, but come on.
I actually do say that. No, I'm gonna give you that one instead.
But I don't want that one.
Yeah.
You never give me what I want.
Nope.
Intentionally, anyway. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna bluff I have the 3 of them anyway.
You drew it yourself, so.
So I'm assuming you don't care about the dragon.
No.
Alright.
You'd see if I had a visible one, then obviously you'd have to ask a question, but I don't have a visible one, so.
Yeah. Oh, there's the vid. Yeah, well, there we are.
Especially as one's already been discarded, so.
Yep. And Mordecai just drew one, of course. There we are. Nothing wrong with that. Keeping it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
why not?
But he's got the other one now. He's got 2, obviously.
Well, with the White Dragon in hand, he's likely going to try and play support for Rise here, so.
That works, actually.
Unless he gets into Tempire with something that is definitely worth risking giving me the White Dragon.
Yeah.
Obviously, remember, Karu, you're double south for this round, so.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
So, you know, if you do draw south, be inclined to hold on to it. Unless you really need to get rid of it.
Just make sure I'm not in desperate need of it.
I don't think so this early.
Yeah, would you like me to save the 9?
Nah, don't say the 9.
Okay, it's gone. Aha.
And it's gone.
the temptation is high, but no.
Well, if you get the early Toy Tenpai, then there's not a reason not to. Of course, you don't have a Dora, which is always disappointing when you're going Toy, but...
So at this point, we look at what Toy is.
Okay.
It's all triplets.
Oh, right. Yeah. No. Would be a nice play, but we'll see. Interesting. Okay, but for now, quick little look around.
If you do get the opaque white dragon, do let me know.
Yeah, I may have just drawn that. Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I just put it down for you?
No. Let me know. Let me know when.
Alright.
I'll let you know when.
Okay. Now, I could give Rise to 4, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea right now.
I can't get it unless I have 2 4s where it wins.
I suppose. Well, of course, you could just be saying that as part of a trap. Oh, whatever. Like...
He actually can't pawn it because he needs to have it open.
Oh wait, no. I keep thinking you can cheat. Sorry. Yeah,
Well, he could have had if he had.
brain's-
Yeah. But yeah. No.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, all right. Through the same logic, that should be safe, right? Yeah.
Keep it round, keep it.
It's nice not to be rushed by the timer.
This is true, yeah.
Okay, one thing.
Okay. Okay, let's throw it out. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a pointless tile.
Well, given Rise has discarded all the freeze. Well, nearly all the freeze.
Yeah. Well, it's not entirely pointless, actually. What am I giving up, though? Damn. Okay.
Good move, good move.
Pretty that was pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
Can I have that dragon now?
Sure.
Pawn.
So he's in Tenpai. So if you can finish it, just say so.
Shield.
Wait, wait.
Jojo.
Oh, yes.
Your turn.
That's probably safe. Odds are right.
That is so friggin' bad.
Well, I think they're trying to rush something. They might be able to, in which case, yeah. But
You know that you have reached. You haven't actually reached.
no, I haven't reached. I've called upon, so I still can change my hand.
Yeah, I was just thinking, what is he doing?
Debating.
Okay, well that was safe turn ago, so that's probably safe now.
Okay then. Well, this is safe. Keep. Can you keep that? Wait, give me a second. Give me a second here. Can you toss the 2? Pawn.
So, well, the rules are 2 people declare pawn. Is it the first person to, or is it?
Well, only one player can call pawn because of the number of tiles involved. How many number of tiles there actually are. A pawn does overrule a chi though.
Can you toss a Dora? No, wait. Let me check. No, can you toss the 8? Dot 8. Yeah, that one.
Do you win off it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run.
Okay.
Okay, half flush open, and that's it. You have a concealed.
Half flush and 2 Dora.
Oh yeah, actually, 2 door.
And I have it. Yeah,
that's a manga.
That's a manga.
Yeah, non-dealer manga 8,000.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Slightly annoying that Mordecai gained some points back, but it's fine.
I couldn't let you do it. That's the thing.
I've been so close to Tempai this whole game.
Yeah, that's what Mahjong is, getting close to Tenpai. And being
Pretty much. I mean,
how close were you, Cairo? I was kind of... You had a lot concealed, but...
I think I was 2 away.
Okay.
And I've been 2 away for about the last 8 or so turns.
I shall not reveal if I was in Tenpai or not, because I am a bar steward.
No, you were in Tenpai. You know that we will find out anyway, right?
Oh yeah, of course you can, but still, I'm going to make you find out.
So, how many do I owe you? I know it was wrong.
Yeah, I really had to do that because I couldn't.
No, sure. I mean, you... In fairness, having the door was massive, but...
if I had drawn one of the wins... If you hadn't asked for the dragon right there and then...
Yeah.
I would have drawn the south before that one was discarded. And I would have been in a situation where I could have had a really massive hand.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of half umming and ahhing about whether I was going to try and keep that tying you up, but I really didn't want to chance things.
Yeah.
I was one away from a really cheap hand, but it sounded like you were on something pretty close. So I thought, I'm just going to.
In all honesty, my hand wasn't big. It was safe though.
Yeah. Because I thought I'd build it.
It was 2000 and dealer repeat, which is ultimately what I was going for.
Yeah.
So.
I will admit, Shadow, I drew the opaque 3 of bamboo.
I can't even remember what my hand was like at this point. No.
So that is just single weight.
All right, that's fine. So if you'd have revealed that, my winning tiles were 2-5, but I wanted to obviously leave some ambiguity as to whether I was in a double weight. So.
Yeah. Well, when you ask for the dragon, I assume you are in Tempai.
Well, of course, but I might have just decided the time was right, and I might have to bluff like that in the future games, but...
Yeah.
The stars have aligned.
The stars are not quite aligned yet. That means Cthulhu's going to just go for a walk, stretch his legs a bit. The world will only be mostly doomed.
Well, I'm currently up 900, but it's at the cost of rice.
Yeah, this is... I think on team balance, I think we're slightly ahead, but...
Yeah, you are.
But on blood, which is most important, we're also ahead. So we'll resume South 2 with the first Hanchan.
You are about 1800 up? No. Actually not. You're down.
I'm down quite a lot of points because I've been going for bigger hands and not winning them.
That's fine. Ultimately, if you've got a chance to make a bigger hand, you need to try for it because big hands are going to swing this game.
Currently, team-wise, we are up a few thousand. But that's... no, we are not. Definitely not. Never mind.
We're winning the blood game, it's fine.
Yeah, you are winning the points game as well.
Okay, so I've saved that and we'll resume this another day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I will have to say 2.